culminates with the final of the 2019. Speaking of TakeOver New York, we're about to.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Adam Cole.
For a second, like Ricochet had the fatal five back in the Undisputed Era vault.
Last week, I outlasted 4 to go to TakeOver New York and challenge for the vacant NXT Championship against Johnny Gargano. But first and foremost, I want the man himself. I want Johnny Gargano to come to this ring, face me like a man.
On WWE Network, and Johnny Gargano will now face Adam Cole for the first time.
For the record, shut up. I don't need any of your support.
And for the record, I love the Johnny Wrestling chants. I want to hear them. Come on. 1 million reasons. Get out your cameras because NXT history is being made. Adam Cole is actually at a loss for words. Wow. Now, is it that you're in the fight of your life at TakeOver New York? My path to the NXT Championship goes through you. They call me Johnny TakeOver, baby!
Johnny TakeOver, is that supposed to intimidate me? As a matter of fact, Johnny, that cute little nickname that you gave yourself, Johnny TakeOver, maybe Johnny Participation. As a matter of fact, you can't beat me in one fall, and here's why. My debut here in NXT, I beat down Drew McIntyre. So how fitting is it of my NXT career by becoming NXT champion and beating you in the process? What has Johnny TakeOver done to earn this championship match at TakeOver New York?
Let me remind you what I went through just to get here, okay? My story started June 2015 at my tryout where I was told no. I fought for one chance, and that chance came at the first ever Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So we came to Full Sail, and we fought for our freaking lives. But the funny thing is, a month later, I was invited back because every single time I showed up, I poured my heart out in this ring. That they chanted Johnny Wrestling. I wasn't fighting by myself. They fought for me and I fight for them. Will not come true. I fought and I earned my contract here in NXT. My career back from Tommaso Ciampa at TakeOver New Orleans, and I earned the NXT North American Champion. I wasn't handed a top spot. I will fight to make my dream come true, and Johnny Wrestling will finally NXT Champion.
Coming and capable of the WWE Network in the main event.
God, I'm sorry. I mean, it's like a Lifetime movie right before my very eyes. You can fight, you can scratch, you can claw. Adam Cole will be the NXT champion. And here's why.
Well, the other 3 members of the Undisputed Era.
Well, Johnny, Triple H was wrong because this NXT championship match will be undisputed.
New NXT champion. And on the 1 week from this Friday on WWE Network.
Falling cold to be blindsided by the Forgotten Sons. Their opponents in the Steve Cutler didn't let up on the Sin Riker to help send a painful message to...
Later tonight, it's the final round of the 2019. It's an official NXT Loud theme for TakeOver New York.
Tag team match, scheduled for 1 fall.
And Bougie the Vision, Vanessa Bourne would defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship anywhere.
Which is Vanessa Bourne.
Best all-around athletes in Lay Division 2 Championship basketball team.
He will take it to another level. Talking up and...
And her partner, from Belleville, New Jersey, Casey Catanzaro.
American Ninja Warrior force we saw in the women, and they're tied their antics.
Experience as a duo in Aaliyah and Vanessa and Lacey Lane beginning the proceedings, and the aggressive Aaliyah.
Dynamo, Aaliyah.
Oh, face first.
Control.
Not for long as Lacey. Display of her incredible agility. Aaliyah is the legal person, and Aaliyah with a.
Take it easy.
You want some popcorn, Nigel?
On Lacey Lane.
Well, I've seen these two superstars.
They want to take things higher and higher here in the NXT. With patience.
Well, look, that's what it's all about. They want to prove to the world.
Tag team match continues. Oh, wait, this zip code. And Aaliyah and Bourne in a vulnerable position. Joe gets wiped out the apron. Oh, what a vicious kick.
Faced by the repercussions. Careful to clutch.
Baszler. Oh. Escape pod. Joe with a.
He continues to hear about Casey Catanzaro.
Baszler perturbed at the fact of sleep.
And this is the woman that
Women's division. And then Baszler continues to bully.
This is going to keep happening as long as the champion of this company keeps getting mistreated.
Held high. Let's not lose sight of tonight's main event.
with Kona Reed. Can Riddle gain some momentum? Will walk out of the Barclays Center as the brand new NXT champion.
Chip match for the first time ever. Pete Dunne steps into the ring against Volta.
Bro.
Bro continues 1 week from this fight.
Of course, that matchup for the North American title coming down.
Five-way in which he was surrounded by four former. Right now, he's got to concentrate on the returning Kona Reed.
And Matt Riddle is just in his way.
Well, Reed here, and no better way than to draw the attention of the powers that be.
Spent some time with
Wanting to be the finest in this match, trying to get Riddle off his game. And nice counter right. Express.
Riddle's in trouble now, but if he can find a way to get Kona Reeves to the mat, that could...
Oh, and Riddle on his feet. Oh, and the running Broton. Got Reddit.
oh, incredible strength.
This is the takeover New York.
Look at this.
Interrupting the proceedings. Kona Reeves looking to take advantage to that top rope.
Wait, as always, stealing the... As Reeves with the Kona clutch. Driving his foot.
And Kona Reeves looking to make the most of it. Another block. Those open palm strikes, lightning quick.
Behind.
A ripcord knee.
Coming to him.
Look at this.
A series of omission. Reeves forced to tap out.
Matthew Riddle.
Well, Matt Riddle was in tough against Kona Reeves, but
I'll see you in New York, bro.
Riddle remain undefeated and become the new North American champ.
The winner also earns themselves an NXT Tag Team Championship opportunity.
As we saw earlier tonight, Shayna Baszler, she has run roughshod.
New York, Bianca Belair and Kairi Sane will have one more hurdle before challenging for the women's title.
And that's exactly what the Forgotten Sons have done.
The industry, and certainly in NXT, the godfather of NXT.
Jackson Riker, how will he? Ricochet, the former NXT North American champion, and SmackDown Live, but now here tonight, an opportunity for them to book passage. Observing that dusty cup and a black note. As you mentioned, Percy, the fact that Forgotten Sons trying to pick the bones after, you wonder, just Nigel, Forgotten Sons have the edge, the experience.
And the winner will advance to NXT TakeOver New York to face the War Raiders, the Forgotten Sons. Ricochet. Aleister Black.
Rhodes tag team.
Here we go.
Both teams getting things started immediately.
Coming out of the ring, did they? They saw a big
Win must take place in the ring. Former NXT Tag Team Champion and Samoa Joe, the authors of pain. Even Adam Cole
in the Undisputed Era. Only significant.
Oh, tag was made. Ricochet, and Aleister Black evading the offense.
Black, but think about how far they've come in a short amount of time on Raw and SmackDown, defeating some of the best teams.
Star power, so much talent, but equally
Dispensing with 3 on the outside. Be that as it may, they're not going to win the match on the outside.
That color gets back into the ring. Oh, and Ricochet, Danny Burch to make it to the finals of this tournament.
Oh! Have the strong advantage.
That's what we were saying before. You gotta keep your eye.
Blake, like Dusty Rhodes, making that back crack. Rhodes has meant to so many NXT superstars, and that is why they're... Oh, back first hard. Yet here they are on the verge of challenge Forgotten Sons to not only win this tournament, but win 2 of their very best to administer a savage beating to Ricochet. Oh!
Absolutely perfect tag team.
One, focus your attack, and Blake going for the cover. Well, Ricochet is in a world of trouble right now. That rear like his partner Jackson Riker on the outside here in NXT, but Color trying to give us all the Ricochet now. Bounce.
Ricochet to his feet.
Ducks under the collar, being employed by the Forgotten Sons. Ricochet lands on his feet. Catches him, launches him. Oh!
King Man from Amsterdam.
Oh, wow! 2 for the price of 1. Black utilizing his educated.
We've seen this before.
Oh, Wesley Blake. Other does the same. Double underhook into the peeping. Ricochet and Aleister Black in the enemy territory. Wow! His enemy's corner. Wow! Oh, wow, what a shot by Color. What a kick. Oh, what? Wow! As good as it gets. Uppercut. Oh, wow! They have to be careful. Ricochet does it. To the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and Ricochet.
One more time.
Well, not if Color has anything to say about it, but he gets...
What's Blake got in mind here?
Ah, reverse! Frankenstein! He now does. Oh, wow, what a stiff European. Aleister Black.
Ooh.
And he and... Oh, wow! Cover, Blake is down. Is Blake out? Black and Blake, the 2 legal men in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic fight. Oh!
Here comes Cutler.
Oh, what an elbow drop. They're going to send the Forgotten Sons to take eggs. Tandem offense. There is another exec. Oh! Blake. Oh, wow, looking to deliver. Oh, wow! Cover! Wesley Blake! Looking to win! What?
Get him out of here!
Riker knocks Aleister Black's foot up, made by Ricochet. Oh, Black Mass! Oh, 5! Aleister Black, 6:30!
That's it!
6:30 leads! And amazing team titles 1 week from this Friday on the grandest stage. And Hanson would approve of that lariat.
Meteor
Wasn't for Cutler.
all the way up. Instead hit.
And here's what brought us to a nice little close race.
Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Despite their runs, and now paying homage to WWE Hall of Famer winners list, Samoa Joe and Finn Balor, the first winners. It's all about the Fast and Furious. It's all about war coming in the form of these guys. The war will be another Titanic, a tag team match tailor-made.